A bombshell has just been dropped that has left Los Angeles Chargers fans in shock. A major addition is about to arrive and promises to be a game changer for the team. But you still won't believe who it is. Before I get into all the details, let me make a request. If you're a true Bolts fan, please like and subscribe to the channel, because I'll be sharing everything about this explosive signing and what it means for the team's future. Now let's get to the point. The NFL is in full swing behind the scenes, and I need to tell you everything. The Chargers are about to seal a deal that will strengthen our elite team, and you can't miss it. Stay with me, because what's coming will leave all fans on edge. With just a few days to go before the crucial matchup against the Miami Dolphins, the Los Angeles Chargers are making important moves to strengthen their roster and improve their performance in the upcoming games. Let's start with a hot update on the Chargers' recent practice squad changes, which promises to stir up excitement among fans and keep everyone on the team's future. The big news of the day for Chargers fans is the addition of Jalen Reagor to the practice squad. The wide receiver, a former first-round draft pick, returns to the team after being released last month due to an injury settlement. Reagor's second chance with the Los Angeles Chargers could be just what the team needed to strengthen the receiving core at a critical point in the season. Reagor, who spent much of last season on the practice squad, had the chance to showcase his talent in 8 games, including 2 starts, accumulating 100 yards on 7 receptions. Now, with his return, he joins Luke Grimm and Joshua Jackson, both also on the practice squad. The addition of Reagor brings not only a solid receiver, but also a ray of hope for the Chargers, who continue to seek stability in their offensive line. Additionally, center Josh Kaltenberger also joins the team, increasing the team's offensive and defensive options. However, these additions meant cuts, and the Chargers released linebacker Kanahi Mauga and offensive lineman Michael Dunn. Mauga, who arrived with high expectations this offseason, didn't have time to shine, while Dunn had a brief, unremarkable stint with the team. The roster moves don't stop there. While Reagor's arrival on the practice squad sparks hope, the Chargers' offensive line remains a cause for concern. With tackles Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt out, and Makey Becton dealing with injuries, the line's fragility could be a significant obstacle. Injury reports indicate that players like Trey Pipkins and Jamari Salyer aren't practicing at the level needed to support the team against the Dolphins. As Sunday approaches, the pressure on the offensive line increases, and concerns about protecting quarterback Justin Herbert are real. And if you think the Chargers' offensive line situation is worrisome, let's not forget the issue of wide receiver Darius Davis, who also missed a recent practice. In a situation like this, Reagor could be called upon to fill this void and become a key player in the upcoming games. The next big news buzzing around the NFL involves a trade that could have a significant impact on the future of the Los Angeles Chargers. The franchise has been facing serious difficulties at the tight end position, and as a result, the name of Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons is beginning to circulate heavily as a top trade target. If this trade goes through, it could represent a real game changer for the Chargers, who are looking to strengthen their position and secure a spot at the top of the AFC. Kyle Pitts, who has been one of the most talked about names recently, is approaching free agency at the end of the season. As a result, the pressure on his stay in Atlanta is growing, especially after a solid season that stands out as one of the best since his rookie year. With just 20 receptions, Pitts has already accumulated 205 yards, a significant feat for a tight end. His impact in fantasy football has not gone unnoticed, as he ranks 11th among tight ends in points per game. This increase in production is attracting the attention of several teams, including the Chargers, who see Pitts as the solution to their problems at the position. But what makes Kyle Pitts such an attractive target for the Chargers? The answer is simple: skill, versatility, and market value. On a team boasting the talent of quarterback Justin Herbert, adding Pitts to the offense could be the key to unlocking a new level of productivity. Although the Chargers' offense is ranked, while the team ranks 10th in passing yards per game, it only ranks 25th in points per game. Pitts' arrival could be the missing element to improve these numbers, bringing more consistency and flexibility to the offense. He could function as a true playmaker, expanding playmaking options and offering new ways to pressure opposing defenses. Furthermore, trading for Pitts wouldn't require a major sacrifice in terms of compensation. It's speculated that the Chargers could acquire the tight end in exchange for a 4th-round pick in the 2026 draft, a relatively low price for the talent Pitts would bring to the team. This move would be bold, but the results could be significant. Pitts would fit the bill as the TE1 the Chargers have been seeking, a position the franchise has been trying to strengthen for some time. His arrival would be a great addition to the team, providing another offensive offensive weapon alongside Keenan Allen, making the offense even more dynamic and unpredictable. With Pitts on the field, opposing defenses would have a harder time planning their defensive schemes, as they would have to deal with an explosive trio of receivers. On the other hand, the Atlanta Falcons could see this trade as an opportunity to rebuild for the future. The team, struggling to secure a playoff spot, has been unable to fully utilize Pitt's potential in its offense. The Falcons already have their sights set on a promising future with Harold Fannin Jr., a rookie tight end who has been excelling and could be a key player in the franchise's future. By trading Pitts, the Falcons would gain a valuable draft pick, allowing the team to invest in rebuilding the roster and addressing future needs. Finally, the last major update for Los Angeles Chargers fans involves a potential trade with the Cleveland Browns for tight end David Njoku. Njoku's name has been heavily circulated as a top trade target for the franchise, especially since the Chargers have struggled to find consistency at the tight end position. While Njoku's numbers aren't initially spectacular, he brings valuable experience and, most importantly, could be a significant addition to Justin Herbert's offense, providing him with another reliable option in the passing game. Current Chargers tight ends, such as Tyler Conklin and Oronde Gadsden II, have failed to produce impressive numbers so far. Conklin, for example, has been limited to 83 yards in 5 games, while Gadsden II has only 76 yards in 3 games. In this scenario, Njoku's arrival could represent a significant improvement. Even playing on a struggling Browns team, Njoku has remained a key player and continues to show he has a lot to offer. He is in the final year of his contract, and with Cleveland in a rebuilding season, trading for Njoku seems like a viable option for both sides. Njoku's market value isn't as high as that of other elite tight ends, making the trade even more attractive for the Chargers. He wouldn't be a high-cost signing in terms of draft picks, meaning the Chargers could keep their most valuable picks while adding a potential difference-maker on offense. Njoku, with an elite quarterback like Justin Herbert, would certainly see his production increase, and his style of play could fit perfectly into the Chargers' dynamic offensive system. Will the Los Angeles Chargers finally make this trade and add another offensive weapon to Herbert's offense? Considering the pressure on the offensive line and the struggles to establish a consistent attack, David Njoku could be just the missing piece to complete the puzzle and make the Chargers an even more competitive team. His addition could balance the passing attack, providing a physical presence in the middle of the field, something the Chargers have been searching for some time. With so much movement happening behind the scenes, it's clear the Los Angeles Chargers are doing everything they can to ensure the team returns to competing at the highest level. Jalen Reagor, Kyle Pitts, and David Njoku are just some of the players who could change the course of the season. With the challenges the Chargers face, the question remains, will these additions be enough to ensure the team's success in the coming months? The team's future is about to be decided, and the answer may be closer than we think. We'll closely monitor the moves and see how these trades could shape the Los Angeles Chargers season.